Today we'll be looking at V for...
V for Vendetta.
Okay, I'll be honest. I knew this movie existed, but I really never cared to watch it. Yes, okay, calm down. But, I decided why not give it a look-see and see what all the hype is about. Spoilers ahead for those of you who haven't seen this movie that came out in 2005. That's a bit dramatic, don't you think? Oh, so that's where this mask came from. So apparently there's a yellow level lockdown and Natalie is roaming past curfew and comes across your typical men. You know them, you love them, the kind that doesn't understand the word no.
Well, I'm not good enough for you.
Turns out they're finger men? Is that the best they could come up with? Anyways, they're really acting like finger men. And in comes this nameless man who shows them what a real finger man is.
I'm not questioning your powers of observation. I'm merely remarking upon the paradox of asking a masked man who he is.
Have you ever had a conversation with someone who talks like this? It's never fun. And he keeps going.
So let me simply add that it's my very good honor to meet you, and you may call me V.
Honestly, was that so hard?
Are you like a crazy person?
Oh my god. Oh, and this is Evie. V invites her to a performance that's nothing like she's ever seen before, and she actually goes with him. So the speakers start playing music at midnight, and for some reason that attracts everyone to come outside. I think she finally realized the kind of person she got herself involved with. Now we're at some evil looking dudes having a conversation about what happened, and obviously they don't know who the masked man is. So their only lead is the unidentified Natalie.
England prevails.
I prefer Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Alright, turns out she was on her way to see her boss to do dirty things. Meanwhile, some goons broke into her apartment to see who she is, and V sends her a mask in a package. Now V shows up to the news place with some boom booms, so he can go on the air to say that he was the one who blew up the justice statue thingy because the media was trying to cover it up as usual, and to invite others to join him a year from now to stand against Parliament in front of their building, I think. Did I get that right? And well, he manages to escape because he put masks and capes on all the other hostages he had. Ah, so that's the mask he sent in the packages. It wasn't for her, it was a bunch for everyone else. Smart. And they're saying they killed the masked guy, but that was a decoy they shot. So Evie ended up helping him escape, and V brought her back to his crib when she got shot.
I have to stay here for a year.
I didn't know what else to do.
So now she's basically stuck with him. So is that why he wears a mask? Because he looks like Deadpool underneath?
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
Honestly, if everyone knew this, I think things would be a lot different. So Broski has 3 TVs in his bathroom so he can look at himself while showering. Yikes.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, and V ends him.
Come up. You
Find your own tree.
Talks to you in a movie. And the news comes on about this news guy who V just ended.
You're upset?
I'm upset you just said you killed Louis Prothero.
I might have killed the fingerman that attacked you, but I heard no objection then.
Got him!
You know, I'm honestly shocked that she's surprised by this. The guy was given all the signs of being a psycho. Okay, so we get a bit of a backstory from Evie that after her brother died, her parents became these anti-political, anti-government people. And one night she witnessed her mom and dad get abducted and she never saw them again.
Which is why I wanted to ask if there's anything I can do to help make it right. Please let me know.
Did she have amnesia about all that before? Now she wants to help? With a backstory like that, I think that she'd hold that in her heart forever.
Oh my.
Why am I surprised? So Evie tries to warn him that V is coming for him, but he thinks she's just playing some kind of a sick, kinky game.
Please, have mercy.
Oh, not tonight, Bishop.
But she wasn't. And Evie just dips and heads to her boss's house, and for some reason he takes her to his secret room with forbidden items to show her that he's bad too. Alright then. Alright, so there were these detectives that were trying to piece together everything since the first incident, and now they come across this facility called Lark Hill, but they've been getting resistance whenever they try to find out what it was for. We end up seeing that V killed all of the people who was running Lark Hill, except for one person, and the last person actually knows who he is. So V and this lady have a small conversation before she goes bye-bye.
Is it meaningless to apologize?
Never.
And the inspector finds her journal. And well, his superiors basically tell him to forget about the journal as it can't be verified as truth. But yet, if he reads it or anyone else sees it, they'd be tried for treason. Yeah, that's definitely a false journal. Now we get a bit of a backstory from the journal that V was actually a test subject at this Lark Hill, and he survived all of the testing. And even when the facility blew up, yeah, he's just looking like Deadpool now.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
I think he's an accomplice.
V?
Ah, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Looks like Inspector Burr is getting suspicious of his superiors and the government. Meanwhile, her boss airs a skit that makes fun of the Stulton guy, and from the looks of it, he isn't very happy about that.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think it will be fine. I can't imagine the amount of PTSD resurfacing. Jeez. She immediately tries escaping, despite them not seeing her or even checking the room, and they catch her. You could have waited till the coast was clear. Come on.
What an idiot!
So they basically tell her they're gonna pin everything on her, and it's penalty by electric chair. That was the nicest way I could have put it. Or she can give info about the whereabouts of V. And they start shaving her head? Why? You know, side note, I've never found Natalie Portman to be attractive to me, but not a lot of people can actually pull off a shaven head and still look good. So, props to her. Wow, not even the rat wants that garbage. I honestly thought she'd immediately snitch on V, seeing as she was basically like against him after a while, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So after they realize that she won't talk, they eventually tell her it's time for her to get shot.
But I'd rather die behind the chemical sheds.
So they set her free? I call BS. I think they're gonna follow her to V. Well, what the hell?
Hello, Evie.
Wait, what? Did he save her? I'm confused now.
You did this to me. You cut my hair. You tortured me.
You used me for land development!
I did say he was a psycho.
I can't feel anything anymore.
Same, Evie. Same. Bro is out here scarring this girl more, and I don't know how I feel about it. Alright, well, looks like she's baptized into a new person. Imagine if she got struck by the lightning.
Like an equation.
What was done to me was monstrous.
And they created a monster.
Ooh, burn!
Anyways, she says she's leaving and he requests to see her before the 5th. I don't know when that is, but okay. What is he crying for? Back at Inspector now, his investigation leads him to someone called
William Rookwood.
inviting him to hear the truth, and surprise, it's V.
Imagine a virus, the most terrifying virus you can.
So they released the sickness into 3 separate incidents to create fear in the people, to give the government, and one person in particular, all the power, being the Sutler person. Sutler, whatever. So V shows up to this guy's house. He's the boss of the Fingermen, and tells him Sutler doesn't trust him anymore and he should help him take Sutler down. 2 hours and 12 minutes and it's gonna be a short video. And over the course of weeks, it seems like, V has been sending out costumes to people everywhere and things get pretty chaotic. Looks like it's finally November 5th now, and Evie came to see him and she decided to keep her hair short. Why?
You can be one of the most important things that has ever happened to me, and yet I know almost nothing about you.
What do you call that sickness with the victim falling for their kidnappers? Then he shows her a train full of more boom booms, leading straight to Parliament, and he gives her everything he has. He's gonna do a sewer side mission, isn't he? Yep, she definitely has that sickness. Wow, Stutler is talking on the news, but nobody is around to watch it, which means poop is gonna go down. V meets up with Finger Licking Good, and he actually brings Stutler for him. Wow. Oh, by the way, V's end of the bargain is that he would give himself to Fingerman, but he lied about it? What? Honestly, I'm surprised this guy didn't see that coming, seeing as he's this big, smart, menacing guy. Plus, how is he supposed to survive a rain of bullets on him? Is he really Deadpool?
Why won't you die? It's over.
Alright, so somehow he managed to slay everyone while having an ungodly amount of bullets in him.
I fell in love with you, Evie.
Oh, jeez. Why? Why? Another thing to add to the list of things she'll never recover from. Good job, V. Good job. The people show up in V costumes and the army isn't getting any orders from above because, you know, they died. So they stand down and the people just walk past the army into parliament. What the hell? Okay, I want to know how he managed to buy so many costumes and masks and mail it to everyone and nobody was able to trace it back to him. Plus, how rich is he? Inspector manages to find Evie and a deceased V and just lets her start the train. And well, I'm sure you can guess what happened next. Alright, so I'm usually one that enjoys a good story, but I'm really not sure why I didn't enjoy this one, to be honest. Like, the story was pretty good, and the acting was really good, but I'm really not sure why this didn't end up being my cup of tea. Like, Mr. Chatterbox was my least favorite of the bunch, and it seemed like Evie just was there to be tortured and go through hell, and that was not fun to look at. She did pull the lever at the end though, so I mean, she did do something. That was all the way to the end. Yeah, let me know your thoughts about it, and I think that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Peace!